Keep it up.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's new brew. It's episode number 13. Spread out kind of late last one. It was kind of brought up that this is the 13th episode. So, if anybody wanted to try to find a beer that went with some type of lucky theme, that would have been cool. But you didn't have to. Just bring a new brew. So let me welcome in the panel tonight. We have Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
We have Alex, the beer master.
What's up, everybody?
Miscellaneous brew review. East Coast AQ reviews.
Cheers, guys.
Beer man.
Cheers.
Shadio. And myself, Bumpy Road. And welcoming to the chat. Yes, the chat as well. We have JB's Hangout. He was first. Shadio was last, but he really wasn't. And Mark A. Cheers. Thank you guys for being here. Hello, Mary and the Butch as well. All right. So we're going to bring up our first guest tonight on panel. It's Kyle.
All right.
Legendary Kyle.
All right. So I got the New Belgium Citrus Rescue. And I guess the story behind this shit is they teamed up with something called Imperfect Foods. So basically, what they're saying is they pretty much brewed this with all the waste and trash that they got to save, like the food source and all that. But how far am I supposed to go with this?
Oh, just pour it and talk about what its appearance is.
Oh, I poured a little too fast there.
Or if you have a story, you can talk about that too.
Okay. So basically, like, this beer is like it. Imperfect Foods and New Belgium came together, and like they decided, like for whatever, New Belgium like bought into like them like doing all this like food saving shit, and so like they like all this food waste and like bullshit they all put together to like put together this citrus IPA. So it's kind of like they're just like making trash beer. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, they've been making it like that for a while now.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool, but but if I don't know how else to say it, it's like this thrown in the garbage. But I don't know. Tastes good though.
Well, at least they're not wasting the food.
So is it a hazy one, or is it kind of, does it look more clear?
Oh, it's hazy for sure.
It looks hazy. Looks like a New England IPA.
Yeah, it's hazy. It's very hazy.
It's hazy from all those.
Tastes like
abused
orange
oranges.
peel and grapefruit.
Nice.
I don't know if I was supposed to taste it yet, but I did.
All right. Well, thank you, Kyle.
Hey, get what you pay for.
I've been wanting to wait for this for a week. I got Juggernaut Brewery, and it is toasted coconut and vanilla porter. Let's pour this up, see what it looks like. All that good stuff.
What style is it?
It is a porter, legendary Bumpy.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna ask one more. Let's see here. Where's the ABV on here? I swear I saw the ABV on here, but
can I see the label?
Certainly, my friend. So I thought it was called Jug Handle because that's a jug.
Yeah, it is Jug Handle. Oh no, it's not. You're right.
Yeah, it is Jug Handle Brewing Company, but it's
Juggernaut's the name of the beer.
Juggernaut is
Yeah.
the name of the beer.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's see what this. I think it's going to be delicious, at least in my opinion, but we'll find out. Okay. That smells good. That's what it looks like. Looks like a porter, stout, everything. Nice head. So good the smell and the taste next time around. Appreciate it.
Looks good.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers,
Oh.
Alex.
Looks nice.
Mm.
Nice bubbles.
Yes.
Miscellaneous, it's you.
That's that porter's 8.1% ABV.
Wow.
Thank you, my friend. I thought I saw the ABV, but I couldn't find it. Thank you.
All right, what's up, everybody? I got a product here from where are they? McAllister, Oklahoma. This is from Prairie Artisan Ales. This is their barrel aged moose boots. Yeah, get it in there. Can't. God damn you. Anyways, yeah, I got the label. It's got the moose on the front, wearing boots. Wintery looking. This is a barrel-aged imperial stout with maple syrup, toasted almonds, and vanilla. Comes in at 13.4%. Bottled on 11/3/2021. Yeah. Saw some new stuff by them, so I figured I'd pick it up. Hope it's decent. It was spendy. Yeah, this one looks a little thicker than the some of the other ones I've had recently. That is a rocky head there. Looks like it's going to fizzle out really quick, about a half a finger. And it's a dark cocoa color, black opaque beer. No hues at the bottom. It's looks like an 8-ball black, jet black. Carbonation's low. Can't hear no crackling or fizzing.
Nice.
I can get some aromas from here, but I'm going to hold out for a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Miscellaneous.
Cheers, Muslim.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Coast.
What's up, guys? All right, today I actually grabbed this for Stout Sunday, but I think it didn't actually happen last Sunday. So I got a beer by Mass Landing Brewing Co. I've never had their stuff, but I did have a beer that was in collaboration with Proclamation and these guys. This one is Gunner's Daughter Milk Stout. It says stout brewed with natural flavors. Just some stuff off the website. It says milk stout brewed with natural flavors. Recipe notes: brewed with natural flavors to evoke flavors of peanut butter, coffee, and chocolate without any of those ingredients. It's nut free, contains lactose. 5.5% ABV, year round. It says a beautifully aromatic and balanced milk stout with delicious notes of peanut butter, coffee, and dark chocolate. This dark, mythical beer nods to the long past legends of our region's seafarers. So when I grabbed this, I thought it was just a regular milk stout, but I didn't know that they were going for like that peanut butter flavor, which I'm actually kind of excited. So crack this open.
It is good, I can tell you that.
That you've had before, Alex?
Yes, when I was with the legendary BuMpY, I went beer shopping.
So I got thought there was water in there, but yeah, let's go for the water. I just washed it not too long ago, but I can get a little bit more of a head. Brown head, pitch black in appearance. Actually poured nice, like a nice viscousy, like creamy. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like you said, pitch black. Hold it up to the light, still black. It doesn't have like any brown or anything. It's just straight black. So looks good. Ooh, it smells good too. So next time around, I'll or not next time around, when we go to free for all, I'll try to pick up some notes from this. So cheers, guys.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks for having me.
Hey. All right.
Big beer, man.
So I got an interesting
An
one.
itch.
Lots of itches, man. I need to take a bath. No, I got
beer, man. Check me out.
this damn wool hat bald up there. So this is one from Drecker, but it's I thought it was a milkshake IPA, and it's actually a fruited beer, just fruited beer. But it's so what they say about it, it's a 6.4%, no IBUs. So it's called There Will Be Pert. It is a geyser of strawberry milkshake brewed with vanilla ice cream, strawberry, lactose, and piles of vanilla beans. This beer is so delicious, you'll need to watch out so your neighbors don't drink it up in their giant straw.
True
With
that.
their giant straw. Anyone feel like bowling? That's what they say. And so I looked at it though, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't a milkshake IPA because there's nothing on here statistic wise. It just has gimmicks of what I just mentioned. So I'm glad I found that out before. This was canned on 1/19/22, fairly fresh. I've rolled it. I had it upside down.
I didn't even see it yet, and I drank that.
I'll tell you this much, though, legendary beer, man. I bet you once I get my hands on Drecker, I'll probably get a dozen cans of that or any other beers. I know it.
Yeah, dude.
I just know me. That's looking really thick.
That's crazy. It's got a nice medium slow rising bubble, Portofinger head. Oh, dude, that smells like vanilla, strawberry vanilla milkshake. It really does. Seriously. Very, very nice. It has a nice rocky head too. Fat, rocky kind of consistency with puree and stuff like that around it. Nice. Cool. I look forward to this. Cheers.
Interesting. So you said that is a fruited IPA?
Fruited beer. Or fruited.
Beer.
Yeah, just a fruited beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Fruit beer. Yeah.
All right.
So
Thanks, Beer Man.
Yep.
Yeah, we have Chatio.
Yo! So I've heard a lot about this brewery. Never seen it in my life here until Saturday. It is from Duclaw Brewing Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. It is their Sweet BuMpY-isms.
Good
It
beer.
is a chocolate peanut butter porter, 6.2% ABV. So I picked up 2 cans of these. One to hang out with you guys tonight. One to review later. Get her in the New Belgium glass.
You'll like that. It's a good beer.
I've heard nothing but very good stuff about this. So
it's very delicious.
Going to the last drop. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's definitely dark. Nothing's getting through that. 2-finger frothy head, khaki color. I already smell the peanut butter. Just even when I cracked it open, it's just peanut butter. Cheers.
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 Cheers, Chatio. They're fruited sours, that is. Hello to last beer.
Hey, last beer.
All right. So the beer I finally landed on bringing tonight is called First Fruits. It's from Oxbow Brewing Company. They're out of Newcastle, Maine. This was bottled on July 1st of 2021. But don't worry, because it's a barrel-aged farmhouse ale with fruit. Its production time is 12 months, meaning it's fermenting for a full year. Keep cool and dark. Enjoy within 3 years. So this isn't even yet a year old, so it's definitely within the 3-year limit. First Fruit is a mixed fermentation farmhouse ale aged on cherries, raspberries, and strawberries. It is 6% ABV. Move my phone because I don't know what's going to come out of
Yeah,
the
right.
bottle.
No, you're right.
It's rising, but not enough to foam out.
I wish it was cork and cage, Bumpy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it looks really colorful.
Glug, 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 glug. Try to
Chilada.
build the head if we can. Yeah, this thing's just fizzing away like soda pop. The head, but yeah, kind of a pinkish head that when it was there, it's gone. Very pink colored beer itself. Probably with the cherries and strawberries and raspberries. I guess I would give it this coloration, and it is quite hazy like.
Yeah, it looks good.
See through it. But yeah, absolutely zero head after about what 7 or 8 seconds of the pour.
That thing fizzle right out.
Yeah,
But yeah. Anyway,
quick.
we will.
Free for all.
Is that a new glass, BuMpY?
Free for
What's that?
Is that a new glass, or have you had that one? I don't think I've ever.
Oh, I've had it. I don't use it all that often. It's made for sour ales.
Yeah.
Came from I can't think of the name of the brewery right now. They're in the Londonderry, New Hampshire. But yeah, it was part of their sour series. They had this glass for the Cryptic project.
Yeah, it kind of looks like an Omegon glass that I have.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. They said this got almonds in it. It smells like almonds.
Mine smells like smokiness or something like that. You'd think it would smell like coconut, but guess we'll find out. You know.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Smoky from yours. Huh? Kyle, if
Strawberry
you're gonna say
cheesecake.
anything, you get unmute.
Wait, so Chatty Owl has a pretty similar beer that I have, right?
It's pretty dark, holding its head very
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
got a peanut butter beer, right? That's
It's a peanut butter. Yeah, chocolate peanut butter porter.
I think I liked that one last.
Mm,
for my own
sounds
soul.
good.
I haven't even taken a sip yet.
They had the other one. What's
Yeah,
the-
either.
like
They make
coconut
that. They got
something.
the dirty little freak.
That's the one. I remember that one too. You didn't like that one? I thought it was decent.
Ooh.
Those were a couple of the beers that when I first started getting into craft beer, I was trying those.
I know.
I like the Sweet Baby Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's pretty darn good.
All right.
Not overpowering.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
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 Mine's kind of got it's kind of an odd, strange smell. It's got some of the fruit characters to it. It's got a bit of a tart funkiness, a little bit of some type of a spicy burn, barrel notes. Yes, not overpowering, but there's a little bit of oakiness with something that kind of reminds me of I don't know, a mixture between like Play-Doh and
What?
fingernail polish.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude. Oh, acetaldehyde.
Definitely the pink Play-Doh though, the red Play-Doh.
Yeah.
All right,
Damn.
beets.
This beer is weird because it starts out like pineapple and fucking not pineapple. I'm grapefruit and fucking like orange peel. But then once it like warms up slightly, it just tastes like fucking like a slightly hoppy lemon shandy. It's fucking
Cheers,
weird.
buddy. Oh my
Is it
God.
sweet, Kyle?
What?
Sweet? Is it sweet?
No, it like turned is kind of like almost lemonade-y. Yeah, a little bit sweet, but more sour.
That's a pretty good beer. I had that a few weeks ago.
I will say this doesn't have that chalky peanut butter like the Smut Lab one did. Well, that's a plus. It's definitely like a creamy peanut butter. I was looking online, and some people are saying it tastes like Reese's. I mean, maybe if Reese's had dark chocolate in it, but I'm getting more of a dark chocolate. It's kind of cold too, so maybe I'll let it sit for a little bit longer.
No, I'm not trying to play Madden. The fuck are you talking about, Josh?
Oh, he told them to ban you.
Did the Smut Labs one have lactose in it?
I don't have a PlayStation.
Do what?
I don't think so.
Tell you what, this
You
stuff
expect me to
very
remember
robust.
7
I
days
think
ago.
it's the most robust like stout. I don't know.
But did you have it?
Good.
Did you have it when you went to the brewery with John, the peanut butter one?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you did. Oh,
no, not the peanut butter one. No, I had that
Oh,
in the can.
I have the.
I don't.
Oh, sorry.
This is a very good beer, but I do not taste coconut at all. But I can taste that sweetness.
is it warm, Alex, or is it cold?
It's cold, but normally when I get these kind of beers, you could taste the coconut. I know I can because I've drank coconut beers that taste exactly like vanilla and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe it's just like a little bit. Maybe if it gets warmer, maybe it'll start to get a little bit more of the subtle flavors, and that might be where you get the coconut.
You're right, but it does have that sweetness like a coconut, with its coconut, and I can kind of taste that vanilla. But we'll see what happens as it moves.
Dude, this is like it's not hoppy at all. There's no hops in it. It's just a fruited beer. But it tastes like strawberry cheesecake. It's got that sour thing in there. It's definitely got some
Sounds
lactic acid. Yeah, it tastes like a fruited sour actually, but it's a lot lighter. It's a lighter body. It's lighter mouthfeel. It's just it's real easy going, kind of like a seltzer one, but not as spritzy.
Yeah.
You know, I think this has sea salt in it too, or something. It is a little salty, but it's got it's not like overwhelming. It's very well balanced. I mean, it really is pretty good. It's easy to drink down. Just want
How
to
would
keep taking it.
how would you compare them to the brains? The brains are probably thicker, right?
It looks like the brains.
Yeah, it
I
does.
mean, it's got
Oh,
that
yeah.
head and everything. The brains is more lactic acid forward, yogurty, this, that. This is more fruity, but it still has like a slight acid like thing going on. So they probably did put, I don't know, acidulated malt or something like that in there, or whatever the hell they did, you know, maybe a little lactic acid or whatever. But it's not bad. It's lighter though, but it's so strawberry cheesecake. You get the graham cracker crust and everything. Like you get like little honey or like some kind of sugary effect in there. It's really
Sounds
interesting.
Now, does that one say that it's supposed to taste like cheesecake?
No, not at all.
Because I had a beer that was literally called "Wait, it's cheesecake,"
Oh,
and it didn't taste the damn thing like cheesecake.
well, this does. This is, I mean, I think it's that sour edge that kind of gives you that cheesecakey thing. But this has lots of vanilla, and they said it's loaded with vanilla beans. So, just you can totally get that. But it's not so much as to where it's not balanced. You know, it's very, very nice. So, yeah, I like this. Really good.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my peanut butter porter. I mean, it's not like you're saying about the whole like chalky peanut butter taste. That's what I get from Horny Goat or whatever. Their peanut butter porter. It's just like but this is more of like a natural flavor to it. Very smooth. All the flavors just work together flawlessly. It's very well balanced.
Nice.
Very tasty.
What's the ABV on that one, Chatio?
6.2.
6.2. That's a little higher than mine. Mine's 5.5.
Yeah.
Mine's drinking a little thin, but I thought it would be thicker from the pour. But it's on the thinner side. This is probably one of the milk stouts I could drink a couple of. I'm enjoying it. It doesn't really have that strong coffee bitterness that sometimes you get thrown off by with the peanut butter stouts. So.
My question goes to miscellaneous right now. What does yours taste like?
Well, I'll tell you, right on the nose, it's barrel, vanilla, whiskey. You're getting almond. It's robust, dude. Definitely nice kiln grains. Maple syrup's coming through. Like I said, with the toast, like anytime they say they put nuts in beers and stuff, and then you're like, is it there? Is it not there? The almonds are there big time, and that's one thing I read about this when I was checking out the reviews before I drank it. Leather, very slight tobacco. I mean, the alcohol is definitely present on the nose.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah, this is a heater, man. Cheers.
Josh,
Cheers.
appreciate you.
Josh, what do you bring?
Body, sweet, nutty, maple syrup,
Maple syrup.
brown sugar, dark brown sugar, slick mouthfeel, smooth, a little warm on the way down, but really not too gassy or boozy. This is
Yum.
this is one of the better beers I've had from this company.
Yeah, I've had a lot.
I mean, like
from
not like
Prairie
their
that I'm
bomb
disappointed
series
in.
isn't good, but they're spendy and
Yeah,
we kind of know we're getting into every year when we pick it up. This was different, and I recommend this one. It's good.
if you ever see their beer, if you ever see Prairie's beer called Fudge, grab that. That it tastes just like a fudge brownie.
I will definitely grab it because I love my fudge beers, as you know.
Be good.
That's very bumpy.
I haven't really seen too many of their. I usually get their sours out here from Prairie,
What?
which are phenomenal. I knew for what they have. They're really good.
Yeah, I see that.
What's this guy bringing? Since you didn't show yet.
I have from Tired Hands Psychic Damage. It's a psychically damaged double IPA is what they're calling it. 8.3% with Cascade, Matuaka, then dry hopped with Enigma, Fixed Secret, and Idaho 7. I got this beer for free. My buddy gave it to me, so I never had it. But
That's the best thing.
But
Cannot beat free beer.
but you've had Tire Hands before, if I remember.
yeah, I've had it before. Yeah, he gave me.
Yeah.
He did a big shipment, so he gave me some.
He's also had numb hands because he sat on them for too long.
Keep it up now, BuMpy. I like the spin off.
Nice beer. I like that label.
Yeah, it's cool,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man,
cool.
that's gnarly.
right? So
Now
that's
your dude has hair.
what she
Oh,
looks
you turn
like.
around, he has hair.
So it's a little. I mean, it's not super hazy. I mean, a little bit, but it's kind of darker on the darker side.
Oops.
Not potato looking, but yeah, about a 18 finger head there, but the head's a lot big ass stuff.
Nice.
Cheers.
Kyle, we can still hear you.
Stop doing
Love
whatever
you,
you
Kyle.
What up, Anelli?
I'm doing it.
Nice.
You were doing something. I don't like it when family up and
Sweet. How's it tasting so far? I still don't have a real question to ask anybody, so we'll keep on rolling.
Getting some citrus notes, maybe like some like cantaloupe, maybe some little bit of tangerine. Pretty good mouthfeel, probably about medium. You do taste a little bit of that alcohol. It's only 8.3, but you get the alcohol in the back end. It's got some sweetness to it, a little bit of bitterness intertwined with it all together. But there's a lot of hops in here. Like I said, it says it's hopped with a Whirlpool, with New Zealand Cascade and Matuaka, then dry hopped aggressively with the hops we adore but seldom explore, including Enigma and Big Secret and Idaho 7. I get like a zestiness to it. There is a little bit of dankness to it, maybe like a small earthiness, herbalness to it, but a lot of hops in there. A lot of hops to pick out. But yeah, it's good so far. Like Baroque flavors. But yeah, it kind of ends on a bitter note on the back end when you drink it, but it's sweet up front. So it ends in a bitter note, so but it's good.
Nice.
Chunky.
Oh my god.
What's your question, Tanner?
Oh, so I actually thought of this last night. Question is, when you go looking for a beer, there's a certain style or company that you gravitate towards and pick up or search for?
Are there certain beers that we gravitate towards?
Or breweries?
Like
Or
styles?
Yeah, styles. Is there a certain style or brewery that you guys gravitate towards more and like you search for them, or when you're in a beer store, you're like, oh, I'm looking for this, you know?
Okay.
Is there one that's more common than other ones? I know Alex's.
Yeah, I always there's one liquor store by me. It's decent size. I always go to the singles aisle and see what's new from Wildberg's, since my buddy's one of their brewers. So I'm really into a lot of their their sours. Their IPAs are okay. Like they're juicy bits. I look at like it's just an IPA to me, but I gravitate towards their sour wheat ales or even just straight sour ales. Yeah, they're slushies. Yep.
Yeah. See you later, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
We just got a bunch at the bottle shop I go to. They just got a bunch of well works.
See you in 20 years, guys.
Yeah, check out some of their like their creamsicle stuff and all that. Man, those are so good.
Yeah, I think they got mostly all sours. I think I've had some of their sour ones. I forgot which ones they were. They have like that train looking thing on it.
Yeah, that's their logo. It's like a keg.
Oh yeah, they got a bunch.
Cool.
They look at collabs, but and they make good stuff.
Oh yeah, they're very tasty. I like them. And German and Belgian beers. I like those.
Oh, they got a Samoa cookie Imperial Milk Stout.
Yeah, I saw that. I said next time, so probably this Friday I'll pick up one.
Double
That's
dry
like
home Juicy Bits. Juicy Bits is good. I had that one.
thought about picking
Juicy
it up.
Bits.
I looked at the Juicy Bits and go, yeah, it's good, but it's comparable to a lot of juicy IPAs.
Yeah,
That's their top seller right there is the Juicy Bits.
now it looks like they changed the logo or the can design on Juicy Bits. What's it?
I think I saw that too. I didn't recognize it at first. I was like, sweet new beer. Oh, it's just Juicy Bits.
Yeah, I think they did a collab with Great Notion. I believe is what it said.
I heard good shit about that Juicy Bits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you find it, I recommend trying it. Just go out and grab it. But yeah, if you see some of their like sour wheat ales,
Let's go right up
They're
and grab them
creamsicles.
juicy bits.
get them.
Grab it right. by the
Grab
Juicy
them right
Bits.
by their Juicy Bits. Okay, that's bad. All right, next.
Hey, how's your mother?
Hey, it's a good beer. But I will say this is that it's very. It does have
Do
that
you know the question?
No, I don't. What's the question, legendary? Bumpy?
Another question.
Is there a certain style that you gravitate towards purchasing, or a certain brewery, or you can answer both?
My certain style, well, is my New England IPAs and my stouts, and then possibly in between. It all depends. It all depends on in my mood, but most of the time it's stouts and New England IPAs, and also I mean porters are kind of like stouts, so they're in the same boat in some way. So
Any certain breweries that you pick up more than others?
I did pick up a couple times from Rusty Nail, as you saw.
Yeah.
So I like that brewery. That brewery has been wonderful to me. You've seen me have what's those other breweries called again? Cape May Brewing. You saw me drink those beers. So there's been some breweries I like to give there is sometimes other beers I'll go and get more others from that brewery. It all depends. Or most breweries, I just give every brewery a chance. But again, there is times I will go to that same brewery to check out their beers when I'm at the store.
All right. Well, thank you, Alex.
Our founding fathers.
Cheers.
And also, there's one more thing.
Okay.
Obviously, founders as well, because obviously I forgot about that. So you obviously see me graduate toward the founders because I find their stouts amazing and whatever else they have that are delicious. But it's mostly their stouts as of this moment because that's what I hunt down: the KBSs, the CBSs. the series of
I
everything.
didn't know you ever had CBS. Did you try that Mackinac Fudge one? Did you have that one yet or no?
Oh God. No,
I've never heard of that one.
Never heard of it.
I've had Mackinac Fudge multiple times. You guys see me drink the crap out of it.
Yeah, the whole
Fair
palate.
bit.
Yeah. So that's what it felt like. But this beer,
Sorry.
it kind of tastes like a porter. And it is. It is a porter. But I wanted to taste like coconut. And it's warming up. And I do taste that sweetness. But I was hoping to taste coconut. Because it says vanilla roasted coconut, I think it said. Yeah, I mean, yeah, toasted coconut or roasted. I think that's what it says. It looks
Roasted
like a tea.
toasted coconuts.
Toasted.
Yeah, toasted coconut and vanilla. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'll tell
taste
you
it.
one thing about that beer, Alex. It's so new that it's not even on Beer Advocate. They have it there. It has a score of NA, and there's not one single review on there.
Well, it's definitely a brand new beer, legendary Andrew,
Probably
because
on tabs.
I've heard of Jug Handle. This is my first beer from them. I know they have New England IPA beers because I've seen BJ
37
drink.
IBUs, gets a 3.8 on Beer Advocate.
Oh, so
It says our 2018 award-winning coconut vanilla porter.
I don't know why it's winning because I don't taste no coconut here.
All right. Well, you keep searching for that coconut.
You should take it back, Alex.
Thanks, Alex.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Andrew.
No problem.
I wonder what happened to Kyle, though.
Oh, we all know what happened to Kyle.
Oh, yeah, he dozed off. Okay.
Anyways,
Seen him in 20 years.
I don't know if I gravitate towards any particular style. I kind of bounce around, but I do like the barrel-aged stouts. I like the IPAs. I like the sour. Like I said, I'm kind of all over the place. German beer. I guess if I would gravitate towards something, I like the barrel-aged stuff because I can pick it up whenever I see it. I can stick it in the cellar, in the stash, and hold on to it for whenever I'm ready. Yeah. And company, I guess, do I lean towards a lot? Last year I was leaning up on Boulevard pretty good. So then most of their Imperial barrel aged stuff, doesn't matter what it was. They had all kinds of different stuff come out. So
And Stuff a Legend was great.
yeah, not bad. I do have to do a review on the Rye on Rye because I picked more up and they dumbed it down by about 2.3% alcohol. So it lost that 14.3 slot and now it's coming in at like 12.2 or something like that. So yeah, other than that, this beer is great. Really, really good. I recommend it. It tastes exactly like what it says it is, and you get more. It's robust. It's not burnt, acrid, anything like that. God damn. Perry knocked it out of the park on this one.
Nice. Thank you, Miss Lance.
Cheers,
No
man.
problem, man.
Cheerio. Style I pick up most of the time is New England IPAs. Biggest reason for that is because they just keep putting out New England IPAs, new ones. Those are mostly the highest rotation you see on the shelves with new styles coming out. Or new beers, not styles, I should say. And also because of that, I do pick up a lot of Modest Man. So Modest Man and I say Branch and Blade right now are probably the two breweries that I pick up most my beers from. But Kettlehead also, which I do have an empty can sitting right here, which I just drank tonight. They also have quite a few different beers coming out frequently, so constantly looking for new stuff. But a lot of times it ends up being like Modest Man, Branch and Blade. For the most part, both of those breweries are out of Keene, New Hampshire. So, yeah,
Nice and local.
that's it. But I mean, I do pick up like pretty much every style of beer that I can find. It's just the majority of. All right, we got Beer Man.
All right. Hey, yeah, so I have a few that I always look for. And it's a New England IPA or a double New England IPA, a West Coast IPA or a double West Coast, or a fruited dessert sour. Those are the three styles I particularly look for. Although I do like to drink all these other ones, Pilsners, Wilds, you name it, porters, stouts, all your generals, Helles's and German style beers and stuff like that. I like to get into stuff that I haven't had or had enough of, just so that I can educate my mind and my palate as to what those are, and then read about them later or something. It's always about educating. That's all I'm about. It's just educating. One reason why I liked Multi Mondays. But and then the fourth, so that there's a few breweries I look for as well that I normally on occasion. Fort George would be the local one here. They come out with a 3-way every year. It's always different hops additions and stuff like that. But then you got and then you have Block 15, which is another one here locally, and a little further away. Never been to their brewery, but they always have something different and new, and it's just awesome. And then Rogue, more on the they've become more grocery store kind of style thing, but at the same time they have some pretty good beers as well. If the grocery stores would just like start switching their dates out a little better, or the distributor or whoever's doing it, then I can maybe have Bat Squatch that's fresh again. I haven't seen one since the last one. I went and looked at the date. It was like 8 in August. I was like, what the So yeah, and then you have Drecker and Imprints, another one, etc. Just a lot of these other companies I look for, both from East Coast, West Coast, wherever it's from, Central, anything I can see, South or North, Canada or somewhere else. I just like looking for those fruited sours. They're bomb. Some of them are really good. So yeah,
dude. Block 15 makes some hitters, and Fort George.
They do. Yeah. There's so many things going through my mind when I look for beers. Good question.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Bear Man.
Yep. Thank
And
you.
now I'll bring up Kyle.
Calling all Kyles.
I
Going
mostly
one.
pick up ice, adjunct lager.
Trash beer.
Kyle's not.
Crap.
I really
No,
like
it's not. Yeah, for you, Alex.
Yeah,
What's he normally drinking? Is it Ice House or is it Keith?
Natty Ice.
Natty Ice.
Maybe
Ice.
Ice House,
Nice.
all those. Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
you got
go.
a
Don't know why he's
got a
not
little
here.
change in his
It's
price.
It's like he's still on the show.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming back, Kyle.
Anything expensive.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Same with me.
I keep it pretty modest. Anything over $20 a 4-pack, I don't buy it.
You get modest, man.
I get subtle, man.
I didn't know Modest Man distributed Legendary Bumpy.
Now they do. We'll get it here soon. Don't worry.
Wait a minute, they do that? They are.
Well, not
They
here,
do
not
do.
here yet, but
Bumpy picks it up at the pack. He doesn't
I'm
always
looking
go.
forward to trying some more Modest Man. They've been delicious.
New England IPAs,
Appreciate it.
pastry stouts, heavily adjunct, sours here and there. I've been kind of over sours for a while, but anything over 8% IPAs, anything under that's garbage. No, it all depends on the mood. I pick up Pilsner sometimes, lagers, stouts. As far as
American Red Ale.
maybe I'll pick up a couple braggots here and there. That's always fantastic. Non-alcoholic is fantastic as well. Dogfish Head. As for breweries, I don't know. Probably Other Half lately. Other Half,
That's good stuff.
Equilibrium's been kind of killing it. That Ghost in the Laboratory one's fantastic. New Anthem out of North Carolina is really good. Triple Crossing, they're out of Richmond. They do a lot of great stuff. But yeah, I mean, it all depends on what we get and stuff I haven't tried. Like we just started getting Old Nation Brewing out of Michigan. They do like the M43 and like the Boss Tweed and stuff. They make pretty good stuff. Barclay is one I just discovered that's really good. They're out of Connecticut. I had one of their IPAs and one of their stouts with maple. But yeah, for the most part, lately it's been like Other Half and New Anthem.
Well,
I haven't picked up Drecker in a while. I think the last Drecker one I picked up was that collab with Burley Oak, that yogurt one or whatever it is.
but Josh, you are you and Beerman are the Drecker kings for right now in this panel.
We are, yeah. I actually have a Drecker that was canned back in November that I haven't even drank yet. So I need to get on that here soon. But
What flavor is it?
it's like a raspberry cheesecake one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did. Well, that's what the legendary Beerman, I believe, had, right? Some kind of cheesecake one they just had.
Yeah, I haven't had it yet. I just keep pushing it on the back of the fridge and putting new beer up front. But
well, you do amaze me. That's what I like about you, there, Josh. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you, Alex. Thanks for that comment.
Well, that's the truth. You're my buddy. I support all my people.
I appreciate the appreciation. Thanks.
There you go.
That's my answer.
I'm gonna shut up now. I'm just waiting for my food.
Cheers. You're waiting for your food.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the door here. I'm waiting for them to come.
All right, so I think you guys know that I'm a pretty big fan of Proclamation, and I've actually been going to their brewery to get beer and gel more often than I am actually going to the store. I just like how fresh they are. The cans are always really fresh. Sometimes I can even get some stuff that's brand new, so it'll be like a day or two old. So I think I gravitate more towards like Dublin New England's. And before I actually started hanging out with you guys, I wasn't really drinking a lot of them, but I'm really starting to get into like imperial stouts, like aged stouts, and like barley wines and stuff. So a lot of the darker beers is something that I've been kind of looking out for a lot. Sorry, Miss Lance, I will say, but Other Half is one of the ones that I've been looking for too. I got two of their 4-packs, and no, yeah, they were just really good. They're pretty much on par with Proclamation. But yeah, double New Englands and imperial stouts and sours, fruited sours. I actually drove to Massachusetts the other day, as you guys know, whoever, Big BuMpY and Beer Man, Miss Lance.
I think you do way too legendary.
You guys saw me drinking some Drecker Brains. Those are the only two that I can really get besides like the flop. That is one of the breweries that I'm going to be searching for more stuff because I know Beer Man gets a lot of their stuff, and everything he brings to the show, I'm really jealous, man.
If you haven't tried the plop, I definitely would recommend giving it a try.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
it's a seltzer, but it's not like your truly
typical seltzer.
It's on a different level.
Yeah,
those Drecker beers, yes, I've heard that they're seltzers, but they ain't no seltzers. They're like a freaking milkshake or a smoothie version of a seltzer.
And they're a little bit less thick than their Brains, right? They don't have that viscosity like the Brains do, right?
For some reason, I consider Drecker all thickness when it comes to that fruity stuff. That's why
you had a plop, didn't you, Miss Lance? What was the flavor of the one you had?
It was like mango hurricane fluff. It was like the mango marshmallow. It was good.
Yeah.
scored pretty good. I can't remember exactly, but I was impressed for the seltzer game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, the that Proclamations lumber, it's like for 375, which is like 12 point something ounce or whatever, $10, but it's really good as far as Imperial Stout. So yeah, I've been trying to, like, I had the old Rasputin the other day. What was the other one? The Big Bad Baptist. I think I saw Michelin's drinking a couple of those. I picked that up as well. That was also really good. I got to try some of the other ones, ones with the different fruits and stuff. But yeah, like I said, for the most part, double New Englands and Imperial Stouts and Proclamation, Drecker, and other half are kind of the breweries that I'm looking for. So
Same with me, because I've already had other half one of their beers and they were good, and that was very juicy.
Other half is banging, dude.
this is pretty good as far as the peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
stout. This is probably going to be up there for me.
All right. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, BuMpY.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Free for all.
Rest in
All
peace.
right.
Good.
So anybody got any last words they want to say about their beers and stuff like that they're
Me.
drinking now?
I did not. Obviously, I did not like mine.
That's understandable. It is Duke Law.
Yeah,
I'm, not a big
I'm just
fan of
learning
that.
beer.
I'm not a big fan of that beer.
I like my beer that I have here.
Haven't
That
had
might
it.
be the better one out of like what they're pushing. That might be a better one. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah, it's a standard.
I think I did it on one of my Thursday shows, one of my
Yeah.
first ones.
Sweet Baby Jesus was one of those like much talked about.
Well, they
brews.
make Sweet Baby Jesus. They make Sweet Baby.
I like
Java,
this
they got
beer.
Dirty little freak.
Check this one out,
Sweet
Chad.
baby Satan.
Yeah.
I'll look for
I'd
it.
give
for
that a
sure.
shot.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
not?
That's a good beer there, Chadio. You'll like it.
Not
I've
beer,
already
but
had
What
it.
is that,
Delicious.
Tanner?
Very good.
I'll look for that one if I can find it.
Hope it's
Yeah,
got a big.
try and look for that. 'Cause that's a good beer. I've had that.
What is that?
Gunner's daughter, milk stout.
It's very delicious. It's a peanut butter thing.
They don't actually use peanut
Alex
butter. It
equals
says that
100.
Right, but it tastes like it to me.
Butter
No,
powder.
it really does taste like peanut butter. It's got nice creamy peanut butter. Not
Is
that
it Jif or
powdery
peanut?
peanut butter.
Mhm.
Do you like chunky peanut butter or like smooth, like creamy peanut butter?
This was
It's like
smooth.
I guess it's on par with like a Reese's, I guess you could say.
Would it be like Peter Pan or like Jif or like what's that other one?
said
Maybe
Reese's,
like an all brand, like a Great Value one.
Does it have
This is
vanilla?
not
in it?
going to be 100, Jeremy. I'm sorry, but
Why not, man?
no. Don't get me. It's a delicious beer, and it has that great sweetness. I will get it again for that. But I want to taste like exactly like a coconut. I've drinking coconut stouts before, and they're really.
Or do you have any almond joys in your house, Alex? You just crunch up those. And put 'em in.
I need to get more of them. They are great.
JV's doing this right now.
Yeah, they're one of the best beers
Yeah,
ever.
he's gonna leave.
Right there.
Bye, Jeremy. I know, man. Another letdown.
I'd rather have a fruited sour. Oh, I'm on a stout now. I'd
I-
rather have a fruited sour than this fruit.
I
beer.
may
It's
give
weird.
this a 90, but
Right.
not. It's just maybe. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see.
You should give it a 91.
It's just not. I like the vanilla taste, but it would be nice if it had more of that. I don't taste coconut, but it is a good beer.
We're gonna use like vanilla extract or something.
Well, since you're going, Alex, if you want to go ahead and
I'm not going, but yeah, I'm just.
no, I mean since you were just talking, if you want to go ahead and
Well,
give any last words about the beer
hold
that
on,
you're
let me
not getting
take care of this
coconut
one
out
here.
of, and maybe
Well-
throw a score out on it,
Nope.
or
Guess
anybody.
not. Okay, I'll say for the Duke Law for myself, I'll give this probably 92 out of 100. I mean, it's good. I don't think it was worth what they're charging for the singles, but it was good to try. I'm glad I tried it. But yeah, would I buy it again?
What
Probably.
shelf?
Maybe one or two. But what top shelf, middle shelf? What?
Thrash asked me what my last beer
Oh.
label was in the fridge, and I said, "What shelf or what fridge?"
Came out the free shelf.
Yeah, this one's free.
There you go.
There you go. Alex, get back here. We got
turn Alex into an
We got an idea
alcoholic,
for you,
don't
buddy.
Poof, he's gone.
Oh. All right, next.
Yeah, that was in the fridge.
next miscellaneous shot.
Bud seltzers.
Yeah, closing notes on this. It definitely smooths out once it starts to warm up. That alcohol kick is gone. This is the only beer. This is the first beer I've had of the day. To be honest with you, it's still kicking. It kind of mellowed out though. You know what I mean? Some of that leather's kind of aired out. It's still there. Definitely turned to like a dessert sweet bomb at the end, but it's not cloying. You know what I mean? It's not overly sweet. Decadent, rich, robust. I mean, really, really good. They hit it out of the park with this one. Beer Advocate gave it a 94. I'm going to just kick it up 2 more notches. I can score this a 96 out of 100. This is a really, really good beer from them. This might be this and the horchata, man. That one was really good too. No offense to the Bomb series, I just wish they had more chili. They always say, they brag about it. Oh, we got the chilies in there. I'm still waiting. Bring the heat, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very, very good beer. I'd recommend this. I'd ship it out in a beer mail. If you see it, give it a shot. It's a little spendy. I think it was like $15 for a 12-ounce bottle. Their price is $5 fucking whole dollar. So it used to be 10. They used to be $10 12-ounce bottles. Now are getting shit's going up.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those.
No. So
Have you had the Weekend by them or Stuffed? Those are pretty good.
no, I've got the vanilla noir in the
Yeah, I
fridge.
saw that the other day at the bottom shop, and they have
Yeah, same price. I don't know what the ABV is on that one, but they got decent reviews as well. Prairie's one of those ones for me that damn.
God dang.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got too close to
No,
my
you're
mic.
good. You got earphones on. I'm okay. Prairie's one of those companies to me. It's like real hit or miss. Like either they're doing it and they're doing it well, or you're just like, whoa, what?
Doing it well.
I mean, I've had what was the one sour I had from them? The rainbow, was it rainbow sherbet? Yeah, I thought it tastes like burnt plastic. I'm like, what
Yeah,
is
that one wasn't very good.
I was like, this is terrible. Like if you lit plastic on fire and you smell it, that's what it tastes like. I'm like, it's not good. That was just my opinion. Though. Could have been that particular can. They do make some good stuff though. I have had some good sours from them, so no complaints. This is either their number 1 or number 2 high ranked beer for me. I'm on the fence between the horchata and this, so very, very good beer. Like initially when you open it, you get like that Bourbon County like world class essence that it kicks off, but then it starts to mellow out a little bit, which doesn't. I mean, negate 96 is a good score. It's right on the cusp of that. You're in the big league. So, yeah, good. I'd recommend it. Go try it.
Nice. Well, my beer I haven't really talked much about, so I'll go ahead and just talk about it. And haven't even thought of a score yet, but beyond all the kind of flavors I get out of it that I talked about at the beginning, with that kind of you get that bit of an oakiness. There's a tartness. It's a very drying beer, so palate's dried. Besides that kind of Play-Doh note and like fingernail polish remover type note that's in there, you do get some of the fruit notes. Surprisingly, strawberry is actually one of the most dominant flavors out of the fruits in this. And then there's a cherry, kind of a nice dark cherry type note. And the raspberries, which I think are typically some of the stronger flavored berries that you're going to get, or fruits. That's kind of it could be missing and not be missed. It's not really that relevant in this on the flavor, I don't think. Maybe kind of a last flavor note. There might be that kind of it could be raspberry, but yeah, I mean this one's all right, but where I would land it in the 90s, but the very low 90s. I think 90, 92. I'll give it a 92 out of 100 for this. It's drinkable. It does the job. It is just a little bit kind of odd, though.
What'd you pay for a bottle of that, BuMpY?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I asked you that
Too
question.
much.
I never really pay attention to the prices on things. I just
I asked you
big
that
spender.
the other day, and you told
Just
me
grab. Yeah, you grab and buy it.
Yeah.
Dealer. Yeah.
I usually know if I have about this much on the counter, it's going to be about this much money.
Got a wheelbarrow full of cash. How much can I get with this?
Well, shoot, man. Mine was good. I like the lactic acid ones. I like the more of the fruited sour kind of style. Even though this wasn't, it did have a sour edge to it, but it wasn't. It was very light. It just was too watery for me. I drank it so quick. It was so thirst quenching and like delicious, but it was not really what I would prefer. So I don't know. It's worth a try for sure. So I just read about that.
so.
What happened? Is it raining?
Yeah. Did we just get
Sounds like somebody's vacuuming the floor.
that
Sounds
Not
nuclear,
me.
that sounds like
nuclear
I'm
fallout happening?
back on an airplane.
I can hear the ocean.
Who knows? It does sound like that. I agree.
Waves?
The guider meter's going.
So with mine, I will say they did a really good job with the peanut butter, and they actually didn't use actual peanuts. It has a nice it's lighter bodied for a stout, but it's got a good creamy peanut butter flavor. It's a cross between, like, some sips you get milk chocolate, some sips you get dark chocolate. The coffee's definitely very well hidden. You do pick up a little bit of some roasty notes. The finish lingers for a little bit, and you kind of just get like peanut butter. And I guess up front you get the dark chocolate, and then on the finish you get more of the milk chocolate. It's a little drying, but as far as like a beer that's supposed to taste like peanut butter, they say peanut butter flavor, I think they did a really good job. It's not chalky. It's more creamy, and you can actually sip on it. And I think mine, it's still a little cold, but I feel like if I were to let one of these sit out for a while and got it like room temperature, you would really get some good flavors off this one. So I'm gonna give this one like a 96. I paid $3.59 for the single can, but I believe you can get them for around like 12 for a 4-pack, something like that. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that it's just a little bit lighter. I kind of like that about that. If you want a stout with like peanut butter, maybe you don't want it to be as full bodied, so you can drink a couple of them. And yeah, the carbonation is very light. It's good. I honestly passed up on this one a bunch of times. I saw it many times, and I was looking at it, and I was like, I thought it was just like a regular milk stout. I didn't know that they crafted it to have that peanut butter flavor. And if I saw that, I probably would have picked it up sooner. So yeah, 96 out of 100 for the one that I got.
What kind of milk chocolate they use? Like Ghirardelli or something, or Lindt chocolate, or is it like a Nestle's type milk chocolate?
I'd say like the finish, yeah, it's definitely kind of like was that a serious question, Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it like sweet? Does it have like a?
I thought you busted my chops for a second.
Obviously, milk chocolate has a sweetness too, but does it have like a bitter? Does it have like bitter chocolate in there too, or no?
Yeah, well, like I said, the initial flavor is kind of like dark chocolate, but the lingering taste kind of reminds you of like you ate a Reese's, but it's definitely not as prominent. You know what I mean? It's not like full on Reese's flavor.
I got you.
But it reminds you of it. So And like I said, I think the biggest thing that I really did enjoy about this was the coffee was very subdued and hanging out in the background, and you got the roasty notes without that actual like coffee flavor. So that was one of the big things that I really did enjoy about this beer. Because sometimes you get like like the Smut Labs, I think had like a big coffee note, and that was kind of working against the chocolate and the peanut butter. And when the coffee's a little bit more subdued and calm down and hanging out in the background, you kind of just get that little bit of that roasty note. You know, it adds a little bit more complexity, but it's not overpowering and it's not taking over the overall aspect of the beer of what they're trying to get as a finished product flavor, if that makes any sense. But they do use lactose, so I think they did a good job with the lactose. They didn't add too much. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly creamy. I think they did a good job with this one, and this was the first beer that I've had by these guys, so I would most definitely pick up something else by them in the future if I found something else by them.
But my honest opinion on that beer is, to me, it's way too sweet. It's like to the point of being cloying.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. Me personally, I thought it was good. I don't know. Did you have it room temperature, BuMpY? Because maybe that's it. Because mine's a little cold. I took mine out of the.
I can't remember what temperature was. I think I had a fridge back then.
Oh, okay. I would say, yeah, it is. If I were like if I would say like Cyclops scale, it'd probably be like 3.5 going towards 4 sugar cubes. It is sweet. I guess you could say that. So maybe I could see some people not enjoying it because of how sweet it is. I kind of like it though. I like the sweetness from it.
Does it dry off in the back though? I mean, are you kind of getting a good dry finish, or is it just all the way cloy?
It's a little astringent. You get a little bit of a dry finish. It's not overpowering though.
Nice.
All right.
Is it thick or is it like gum thick? Like
no, it's light bodied. Well, not light bodied. It's lighter than a stout, so I would say it's about like medium body.
Did you say it was alcoholic too, like kind of a dry alcohol in the finish or anything like that, or did I hear that?
Just from the coffee and the chocolate.
Oh, the acidify. Yeah. Yep.
What stands out the most out of those flavors? Is the peanut butter, the coffee, or the chocolate? Are they all kind of
peanut butter for sure?
Peanut butter, wow.
Yeah.
Is it fake? Did you say fakey kind of thing, or real?
No, yeah, it tastes like natural creamy peanut butter. It's not
That's
chalky,
good.
It's not powdery.
I like that.
And like I said, the Smut Labs really had like that.
The sweet might throw me off though.
Chalky powdery. Yeah, like I said, I can see some people not really, maybe like BuMpY said, it might be a little flowing.
Yeah. Did Alex give his disappointing score yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, I like the beer. I do like the sweetness to it. I will probably get it again, but most likely I will try other things. So if I see it, I'll drink it just for the hell of it. Otherwise, I probably won't get it again. Because I want to try other beers from this company. I think they'll be delicious. I don't know why this didn't taste like coconut to me because the roastness. But then I don't know. You should be able to taste the roastness and the coconut and the vanilla. So I think that's what I had. I had the vanilla sweetness. So I did like it because of that. But it more tasted like a regular porter to me. It didn't taste like a coconut porter. It tasted like a smoky porter, which I like. But I want it to be a coconut flavor too. You've seen me drink coconut beers before, and they're delicious. So I don't know if it's just me or
false advertising.
I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. It doesn't matter because what I'll do is I'll find other coconut beers that are delicious.
There you go.
Again, I'll drink this again because but I'm looking forward to trying other beers to this brewery and see what's better. So just because that beer is not the best doesn't mean you can't drink the other beers because it's just one beer I have. I don't know what the other beers are going to taste like. So I'm going to give the beer, since it had that sweetness, I'll give it an 87.
Oh,
87. And that's it. I'm not giving it a 90. I'm not giving it 100. It's not getting that.
Wow.
I'll give it an 87. I'm sorry. I haven't done any hundreds in a while. I'm very sorry about that. But hey,
It's
What
scored
can you
how
do?
you see it, man.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
you
not
watch
the best. It's not the best one. Now, would it get 100 or 99 or whatever, maybe, or 98 if it had that coconut flavor? Hell yeah, because I love my coconut. So
Coconut is delicious.
Yeah,
yeah.
I could have used like espresso or something in mine, to be honest.
What'd you say?
I could have used like espresso in mine or something just to give it some other level. Because
That's true.
it did feel like the sweet baby Jesus was missing something.
The baby Jesus is very good, but no.
I mean,
So
it's
I
good
have
for
to
what it
say,
is.
so at 87 it is, and if you can get the brewery,
At least it's not 86th.
try it.
Yeah.
So, Beer Man, what was your score again on yours?
92 for sure. Yeah. A, but just not what I would want.
Yeah.
Still good though.
That's kind of like, right where I scored mine was 92. Who has everybody got a score in?
I did.
Well, except
Wait.
Kyle, but he disappeared.
I think Kevin gave his 100. Actually.
Yeah, I
He was so excited about it, he couldn't even record his.
Well, there's so much level of sewage in New Belgium beers anymore. I think he just got sick.
Maybe. Who knows?
This beer wasn't bad. I mean, it was pretty standard New England IPA. I mean, with all the hops in there. The can art's cool, and it was free. I'm not psychically damaged though from it. Like I said, that good flavor to it, nice sweetness, bitterness, all that jazz. I'll give it a 90. That was pretty good. I mean, nothing wowing, nothing crazy, but for what it is, it's not bad. Like I said, standard New England IPA. So if somebody gave it to me again, I'd probably take it from them. But yeah. So yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, them to beers.
All right.
That's right.
So now I'm just going to bring each of you up one by one, do any shout outs that you'd like to do. And then we'll close out the show.
Already?
Okay.
Oh, me. I'm
Just
first.
keep on talking. Yeah, you're tough.
Yeah, check out my channel live last night, last beer, a little hangout session. I was like, screw it. Nothing really goes on Sunday nights anymore. So I'm still gonna do an actual. Well, I guess I did an actual beer when I reviewed that Dogfish with BuMpY and Miscellaneous, and I did that live beer review. But yeah. Most of my stuff is all on Instagram, which I still got to make an Instagram post for this beer. But Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram. Check it out if you want. If not, then whatever. But
Your YouTube channel's last beer,
Yeah.
legendary.
yep, last beer. Like I said, I went live last night, little hangout session. So, but other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'm a pretty boring guy. I'm a simple man who drinks simple beers. So.
Well, if you were that boring, we wouldn't be hanging out. I think you're a trip. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you.
Yeah, we don't hang out with boring people, Josh.
So, Josh, you're not that boring apparently, because I want to hang out with you.
Very
so
boring.
there you go. Appreciate you, Josh.
But
Bannon.
yeah, ban me. Actually, report my channel and shut it down. But
No, don't do that. Jesus.
Sweet.
Okay.
I don't really have any other shout outs. I think everyone could probably cover
Oh, yeah.
everyone else's shenanigans and stuff and shows and all that kind of stuff. So cheers, BuMpY. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat. And happy Monday. And keep drinking beer. That's all we got.
Hell yeah.
Don't
Thank
damage
you,
yourself.
Josh.
Don't
Cheers.
ever stop.
Don't ever stop. Love yourself.
Well, hi. Shout out. Some of you guys know I took a little bit of that's just a miniature road trip across the country. Friends moved to South Florida, or I guess Central West Florida. So I went with them so I could see my father on the way. I picked up some beers. Went out Southern Illinois, which is Route 51 Brewing. Guarantee none of you have ever heard of it. I also picked up some Tailgate out of Nashville, Southern Comforts out of Athens, Georgia, Swamp Head out of Gainesville, Florida, and one of my dad's friends gave me the Gronkzilla from Motorworks. So I reviewed all those. They'll be trickling out my channel in the next several weeks. So it'll be a lot of cool beer reviews coming to you from Florida.
Nice.
Poolside.
Looking forward to a legendary.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
they were fun to do. And I also took some Colorado beers with me down there, which was a lot of fun. All right, cheers. Thanks, BuMpY, for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Hey, Chatty, I
Thanks
figured
for being
Kat
able to make
came in
it.
to say hello to you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to her. And I don't want to talk to this one either. What the frick? Get me off! I'm being attacked! Ah!
Appreciate you, Chatty. Well, my shout outs, we're gonna be doing anything that's with dips. Legendary BuMpY gave me a suggestion. So anything dipping, anything to do with dipping, we'll be doing on Food Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and bring any beer you want. And yes, don't forget the Johnny Boy. You don't know who Johnny Boy is. That's okay. John and Nelly, Georgia Beer Reviews. So just look up John and Nelly, Georgia Beer Reviews. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't know John and Nelly, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews, and that will come up. So get your stouts on at 10:30 in the morning, and your porters on, and he'll let you in at 10:30 in the morning. Appreciate you.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's too cold for pool season, Alex. I can't be.
Shout outs from
I
me.
said porter.
Thursday night beer
Oh,
session. Not this week, like I announced yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday was
Saturday. We're gonna do a power hour again. Gonna do live power hour. Bring some cheap beer. Josh, I don't know. Might have to get some Paps or 40 or something.
Mormon beer time.
Yeah.
I'll drink that
Yeah,
black.
come hang out. It's kind of like a drinking game themed stream. We're gonna listen to music every minute, take one shot of beer, and that's it. We're gonna kick it for an hour. If the once we're done with our power hour, if the discussion's still good and legit to stay on the YouTube, we might do that. If not, we'll just cut it and kick it off air. Anybody's welcome. Links will be out. Yeah, like I said, all you need is about 6 cheap beers.
And that's tomorrow, you said, or that's Thursday, legendary?
Thursday night, 8 o'clock.
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. It's crazy.
So no, it's not. It's Monday. It's Tuesday Junior today.
Don't forget, daylight savings time is next week.
Right after that, will be a episode of the Hot Seat with Leprechaun TV. That will be at 9 o'clock. Go check him out. Banging Beers podcast with Anthony and friends. It was a little skinny this weekend, but I know you got a bunch of people. You got to get them all together. They go live usually, round 1? 12-1?
12, I think. Yeah, something like that.
So you can go check them out. They usually pick a brewery, do a rundown on a few of their products, and chit-chat. And, yeah, Josh made it there for ice beer.
I didn't even have an ice beer. I had a hop slam.
Ice beer.
Had a honey beer.
Yeah.
But no, man, just support the community. We got good people. We like to have fun. Balls get busted sometimes. It's part of the game. So, yeah, that's Wild Card Wednesday with Thomas Metal 75, aka MBR, Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Yeah, bring any kind of alcohol. Doesn't matter. Wine, seltzer, beer, liqueur, any adult beverage is welcome there. Just don't be a douche. Pretty cut and dry. So, yeah, that's it. I know some other people can shout some stuff out. So,
yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me, BuMpY. Good show, boys.
All right. Cheers, Miscellaneous. Thank you.
Cheers, Miscellaneous. So, shout outs for me. Thursday, I'll be doing another brewery review, 5 p.m. We're going to be doing Stone. Appreciate you, BuMpY, for giving me the idea for Stone. So grab a Stone beer. Doesn't have to be new. Could be an old beer that you've had by them that you enjoy. So pretty much just rate the beer. We'll pull up their website, talk about their website, and then the panel will give a rating. We'll average out everybody's rating. And yeah, just lay back, talk about a brewery. Saturday, I do rate that beer, kind of like BuMpY show. Just bring a beer that you've had before or a new one. Give it a rating. Ask each other a couple of questions, and that is at 8 p.m. And besides that, those are my live streams. I think I got a beer review that I'm going to drop tonight, so look out for that. Another proclamation beer. And shout outs for other people. I'll shout out FLX Beer Reviews. He's a cool dude. Well, him and his buddy. So the guy that I talked to, Dan, him and his buddy Mike, they do some good beer reviews. So go check them out. Also, Ron Terrio, check him out. I'm sure if you're interested and you've heard about Ron Terrio, very influential man. Teach you a lot about beer. He used to be a history teacher. So check out his beer. He'll give you a lot of information on beer, and probably some stuff that he'll probably show you some older cans that you've never heard before, which is really cool. And
he has a lot of that in his room.
Yeah. Besides that, I actually just recently put a community tab on my channel. So if you're on my channel, just scrolling at the bottom, pretty much everybody that I hang out with and people that I feel needs the support that you guys give me. If you're fans of my channel, click on there.
I watch your channel too.
Thanks, Alex.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, I got that community tab. So go on the community tab and check out all the other beer reviewers. And I think I got Whiskey Encore on there as well. So if you guys like whiskey.
Hey, Legendary Tanner, I'm curious.
Oh, Alex.
How many subscribers you have to get the tab, the community tab?
I'm not really too sure. It was before 1,000.
It's 500 subscribers for the community tab.
Oh, okay. I only got a couple more.
Oh, they moved it down. I thought it was 1,000.
No, they moved it down about 6 months ago.
Yeah,
all right.
Cool.
Yeah, everything was 1,000 for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry to interrupt. I was just asking.
Yeah, no worries, Alex. And yeah, thanks for having me, BuMpY. Always a great time hanging out with you guys and just doing a little beer review, hanging out. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers to Tommy Carroll.
Cheers, Tommy.
Cheers to Tommy Carroll.
Hey, man. All right.
TC, as we call him here.
Yeah, cheers, Tommy and Ozzy and all you people in the chat. So yeah, man, Tuesday will be Germanic, all Germanic styles. Bring one of those with a cheese of choice. Anything Germanic, anything German. Yeah. Could have said like anything like Russian, but anything German, anything German.
Yeah, an old Ross.
I was just joking. Actually, I was trying to think of the other country the kittens that's getting screwed right now. But no, but I can't. I'm not even thinking right now. Anyway, sorry. No, but anything Germanic.
Ukraine.
With that,
Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine. Sorry, no, I feel really bad about that country right now. But no, anything Germanic for that, and any cheese of choice with that, and then it'd be 8 o'clock Eastern, and Wednesday will be 6 o'clock Eastern. And that will be anything going into the wild or something. I forgot the picture I have here. Yeah, where the wild things are. So anything wild or wild related, or if there's a logo that says wild on it or whatever, and it's not a wild ale, just bring it. I know they're a little more expensive. They can be. So I apologize for bringing on an expensive style.
That's okay.
But it's definitely well worth it because they are very good. Think wafers. I always get wafers on this thing, but and fruit. But yeah, good. 6 o'clock Eastern, and everything's good, man. So other than that, everything's fine here. I think all you guys have said what you got to say, and what you got to do. So I don't really have anything else to shout out. Maybe I'm missing something, but
what about the brewery? Any updates on the brewery here, man?
I'm actually putting in all the trim. I just got the door trim on. I got the window trim on. I got all the corrugated metal trim that'll go over the top of the metal. So I'm just trying to do that, and then I'll put the metal in, and then we'll put the paneling on the accent walls, and then I got to do the floor, level the floor, and put the plumb the sink in, and we're pretty much good. So we're
Awesome.
like very close. We're about 90% done. So just
Rooting for you.
taking a little time.
For you here, man.
I had thank you. I had to stain a bunch of shit, and I had to age my corrugated metal. So I put a bunch of hydrogen peroxide, white vinegar, and salt. I've been spraying it on all of it and corroding it and making it all crazy and rusty, but it's just coming out looking like a corrosion bomb. But it's cool. Screw it. I'll just go with it, and we'll go from there because I want to brew. So cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you,
man.
BuMpY. Appreciate
Cheers,
it.
man. Thank you.
Yep.
It's me. Yeah, I got my 50-point inspection videos. I put those out on Wednesdays and Fridays. Those of you that don't know what the 50-point inspection videos are, it's pretty much my beer review. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the start of this show, New Brew. So join up on panel, just bring a beer that you've never had before. We do try to ask some questions of the panel. Sometimes I might have one that I can figure out to ask. Sometimes I might, like tonight, ask the panel for some help because I was just running blanks. Or the chat. So folks in the chat, I know that Thrash put up a nice question. I think that's one that we should probably try to save for next week because I think most of us may not remember each beer that we've brought to New Brew, even though it's only been 13 episodes. We do a lot of different shows and we drink a lot of different beers. So yeah, keep that in mind for next week. Maybe it's a future question. What's been your favorite beer that you've brought so far to this show? And yeah, so chat, bring questions, panel, bring questions. I'll try my best to keep bringing questions as well. So I want to appreciate everybody that's been able to make it on panel tonight. So Bearman, Last Beer, Chattio, Alex Beermaster, Miscellaneous Review.
Did Alex do his shout outs?
I think I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure. Thank you.
Yeah, he told me to
Was
bring
that-
myself on Friday because I'm a dip. So there.
No, like
I'm a dip too. I'll do that.
Cheers to the chat as well. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Oh yeah, cheers to Kyle for making it a quarter of the way through the show.
Cheers.
Cheers, Kyle.
Maybe we'll see you later on.
Nearly 100 on the panel.
Yeah, thanks to the chat for once again showing up and chit chat. Appreciate it.
Never
Appreciate you
paying
guys
that
watching.
guy
And anybody have any last words?
Live long and prosper.
There's he has the last beer.
Last beer. Okay.
Gosh, for the craft.
I can't do it.
Oh,
So I'm not double jointed. That's not fair.
I have
You
last
got
word.
you got the Alice square in your Alice.
Can we?
I am going to do the sign out thing, but I also do have one more thing to add. Don't forget, go to the legendary Beer Man's thing. Go to his merch, get his merch, and get mine, which is
There you go.
It's a community of merchandise.
please
Oh,
stop
nice.
at the legendary Beer Man's merch, get his merch and mine at the for the moment. And then we also got this.
No profit for me at all, actually.
No, it'll like you
So,
said.
non-profit.
You're just paying the lowest price possible, which is fine. So
Well,
good.
no, but
buy
if we have to do it, obviously we already
Plus
told
shipping, of course.
we've already decided what we're going to do if it ends up being proper.
Oh yeah, we'll get that figured out.
Yeah, we already talked about that anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Sure.
so yeah, and then so get the mugs, get the stickers, get all that, and we get the Beer Man stuff. So enjoy it at the same time. All right. That's it for me. Sign it out.
You gonna send us out, Alex? Send us
Yeah.
out.
Keep it steaming.
This is Alex, the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream, next video. So Alex Beer Master signing out.
Have you ever had a dream that you do